The people are hungry, so they search. The people are hungry, so they hustle. The people are hungry, so they beg. The people are hungry, so they pray. The people are hungry, so they wait. The people are hungry, so they fight. The people are hungry, so they cheat. The people are hungry, so they steal. The people are hungry, so they shoot. The people are hungry, so they become weak. The people are hungry, so they ache. The people are hungry, so they become depleted. The people are hungry, so they lose hope. The people are hungry, so they give up. The people are hungry, so they perish. At least that's what they want you to think. The truth is, in the end, the people shall rise into love and take back all that was lost, broken, and stolen. Ashe. Dreams are moving forward. I know what I want and who I am. My spirit is strong like steel. I have my eyes on the prize, for even in my darkest hours, I rise. I see beauty everywhere I go. 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 Wisdom I seek. These cities reek of suffering and pain. Their minds are deranged. I'm attracted to the strange. How we attract what we are and project what we hate. Fate. What is your fear? What is your fate? I see beauty everywhere I go. 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 Pouring libations from my ancestors, striving and thriving, learning and growing. Life is cyclical, breaking cycles and family curses is what I do. As within, so without. That's the story, that's the truth. Mindful thoughts, mindful words, mindful actions leads to peace. So think peace and hate will cease. Don't gain the road and lose your soul, for there is nothing better than to feel light. I give thanks for my vision and my sight. Overcome the hurt, overcome the hate. That is not your fate. Freedom's a mental state. I see beauty everywhere I go. 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 And that's everywhere I go.
I am Jordan Brown.
At the very least, it irks any black with common sense. They tricked us for generations. I just gave the evidence. It's well documented they gave us holidays disguised as rest to distract us from the fact that we're being oppressed.
And you're watching The Spotlight on Cluster TV.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, bring that up to you. Yeah, so you actually interviewed me on The Artist Journey. That's your podcast?
Yes, sir, yes.
And, you know, unfortunately, I don't have it today, but you start off every episode by having your guest read off from one of the tea bags, the message that they have on the Yogi tea bags. Now, why is that ritual so important for you?
That ritual is important for me because, one, as a host, I like to have something. I like to start off with something, so it gives us a conversation piece, kind of like an icebreaker, you know, to get our minds off of like the interview and more so like onto like the message. And it always resonates with the guest. So seeing that it resonates with the guests, and it's also a ritual because I like the pouring of the tea and the connection and the wholesomeness. The message on the yogi tea is so special because it seems to resonate with the guests deeply. Every guest that's been on the show, they're like, wow, this really great. I'm glad I got this.
Yeah, for sure. And look, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the fit. I mean, look at what you got on. You got the red bottoms, all black, and you got the double cap. I don't think I've ever seen that. The rose on the necklace, that's like a beautiful touch right there, too.
Thank you. Thank you. This is actually the rose that I have on the artist journey too in our backdrop.
Oh,
this
okay.
rose, I've had this is repurposed. That's one thing that I do as an artist. I always see what I have, and I like to repurpose and reuse things. And
Yeah, is that a part of because you talk a lot on your YouTube channels, in your pieces and your songs about evolution, and is that a part of that evolution, always looking to repurpose what you already have?
Yeah, the rose at first it came innocently. I wrote with my book A Rose on Mars, Evolution Begins. When I create something, it's personal between me and source, me and the creator. And a lot of times I sit in silence and think, okay, what symbol is great? And the rose is something that keeps coming to me. And the more I dive into the rose, it has a deeper and deeper meaning. Like each year, each decade, first it was just like, this is a cool aesthetic. A rose on Mars, it fits great. But the symbology of the rose has carried along with me and moved with me. And I was attracted to the poem by Tupac Shakur, a crack in the concrete. Am I saying that right? So that poem inspired me as well. And just the symbolic meaning of moving through the struggle and becoming and blooming into evolutions.
Yeah. Do you remember when the rose became such a strong symbol for you?
It's growing. I guess it's a strong. I guess now I'm noticing more than ever, because like I said, it started out as like an aesthetic first, and then me just meditating on using it, because I used the symbology of it, in all of my pieces now with music and my poems, and it means to me growth and evolution. And when I look into the meaning of the rose, historically and metaphysically, that is actually the meaning of it too. So which makes me more connected to it as well. Yes.
Yeah. Word. Well, you also are curating your own events too. You just got done with The Secret Garden a couple weeks back. Yeah. How was that?
It was great. It was a great turnout. It was great vibes. The energy was something that I didn't plan for. I wanted it to be a success, of course, but I wanted everyone to have a great time. And I also wanted to create a space where we pay, or artists are actually getting paid. So it's a showcase. So each artist has 45 minutes to perform, and to network and meet other artists and connect. And we offer refreshments and as water and chips and stuff like that. And it was everything that it was supposed to be, and some, because what everyone brought with them. People were playing cards and on the chilling, sitting out on the blanket playing cards. People were eating snacks and communicating and meeting and networking and dancing, and I don't know. It was everything plus more than what we planned for.
Yeah, that sounds like cookout vibes right there.
It was cookout vibes. It really was. Yeah. Oh yeah. We have another one. We have another event coming up June 30th. So that we're gonna have Rex Navi, who's gonna be performing. We're gonna have Imp, and we're gonna have Joint Dexter as well. They're gonna also be showcase. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, so whether it comes to either music or whether it comes to your books or poetry or even your events, what do you hope people experience when they experience Third Eye Evo?
Wow, that's a great question. What do I hope? Just authenticity, being yourself, being your absolute self, and undeniably be you, and work on being your best version. It's your business, nobody else's business, but to be your absolute best version. That's something that I work on and have worked on, and that's really my religion. And then I express myself through my poetry and my music and events and such, and it's my service too to the creator and to my community. Everything that I put out, everything that I do is in service of source.
Yeah, and you talk a lot about that authentic self of yourself really growing and sprouting out of the concrete. And when it comes to evolution, right? you really oftentimes have to strip away old parts of yourself to become the new evolved version of what you are.
Absolutely.
So how would you compare the older version of yourself that you had to leave behind versus who you currently are now?
Wow, there has been so many versions of myself. So many. When I was 18 years old, I made the commitment to myself to be authentic, and I didn't know what that meant until I actually have lived it and have been living it. And that's really to dress how I want to dress and communicate and be honest and to really work on being my best version. Can you ask the question one more time?
Yeah, just, comparing your old self
my
to
old
your current self.
Yeah, my old self to my current self. My old self, we're always trying to figure it out. And there's going to be a future self of me looking back at, me today and remembering that. So it's just more so like being curious and obedient to the mission. Because it's been my dream to connect with my community on a deep level, to document and to archive history. And now, since I've had that desire, I have had that desire since I was around 15 years old, and I carry that desire with me, not knowing the power and the potency of it. So now that I've carried that desire with me, it pours into the artist journey, which is me archiving the culture and the arts and the underground arts. And that's something that 15-year-old me still wants to take abroad, still wants to go and capture the culture and arts of everywhere, because I believe that it's the underground artists and the independent artists who shape and move culture and experience. Like we are the foundation of it. Even big time celebrities would go down to the underground arts to get a little tea, get a little scoop of what we're doing, and then maybe even repurposing it. So we're the brewers, we're the shapes and that. So yes, so that was a mouthpiece.
No, you're all good. Well, listen, I definitely do want to talk more about your background and how you came into who you are right now. But before we get to go into that, we're going to go ahead and do your second piece. Now, Before we do that, do you want to preview it a little bit, or you want to just go ahead and hop right into it?
We are going to hop right into it.
All right.
Well, before we get to hear this next piece, I want to give a quick shout out to Wit Media, the creative director and videographer for the Spotlight. If you need your vision to come to life, he can make it happen. So make sure you hit up Wit Media. Now, let's get to the poem.
Why sing the blues, you ask? Well, my brothers are all over the news, painted in red. The media try to depict us as heathens. They throw stones at us, leech on the backs of our ancestors, and try to deplete us of our culture in Jesus' name. Why sing the blues, you ask? They miseducate our youth, brainwash our youth into thinking that the system is the truth. We feed the belly of disease as we feed the belly of the beast as we feed us off of distraction and disease. Mind trapped in an illusionary box. The system got you thinking that you don't need to be thinking. Just leave that up to them and chase that paper. Boy, how easily do we forget? How quickly do we submit to their lies? You must move with precision, but first you gotta make a decision. Life is full of choices. Move left, move right. I move with my intuition. I lived in the dark corners of myself, became a shadow boxer only to find that I'm the light. And I'm also the dark. Without it, I wouldn't have noticed my spark. I had to ask myself, when I look in the mirror, do I like what I see? When I look in the mirror, do I like me? I have vision and I choose to bring it into fruition. I have big goals and I'm on a mission. I'm a soldier and I'ma be who I be. Third eye evolution is the journey I walk. Authenticity is the language I talk. I ain't worried about your perception of me. I desire to be better. That's the goddess in me. Wanting to please others quickly became the death of me. But like a seed planted in the ground, I grew my roots and now I'm able to extend myself to those around me. Life is cyclical, and I'ma ride this wave until my grave. But until then, I'ma be brave. I'ma look to the sky, and I'm gonna aim high, 'cause I've earned my wings, and now I can fly. I've earned my wings, and now I can fly. I've earned my wings, and now I can fly. Fly. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Come on, sit back now. Yeah.
Guys, what a powerful, powerful piece right there. Go ahead and comment down below which line touched you the most. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we have more episodes of The Spotlight coming up. Now back to the show.
My name's Jada. Forever a lover girl, and 3 times may not have been the charm when it comes to love, but that won't stop me from trying twice as hard the next time. And you're watching The Spotlight on Cluster TV.
Whenever I see or hear you perform,
Yes.
I can instantly clock that theater background.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you think theater influences the way you perform?
Wow. So, wow. I've never been like the main character or the main feature on stage at a theater. I've always been the person behind the scenes of production. I like to do the lights, and I like to tell the story behind the scenes and adding the sound effects. And I really enjoy the production side of things. So I had an internship, and shout out to Hateville Performing Arts Center, the Academy Theater. Shout out to Robert Drake, who was my mentor and who is my mentor, amazing artistic director. He taught me professionalism. Mm-hmm. He taught me he opened the door and allowed me to explore the art of storytelling that's beyond acting. And I did a little bit of that. A little bit of acting, but I really fell in love with the directing part of it and that part of it. And I've always been a child. Ever since I was a child, I've always been one to practice performance. Mm-hmm. And I still practice performance. I find that to be fun. But I like to act, I guess. I don't want to, not quotation, but I like to act, but like on my own terms. I like to do performance on my own terms, not necessarily playing a character for a script for someone else.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah.
The song you just did, Earned Wings,
yes.
It mentions a lot of the themes that we talked about earlier in the interview, about the roots coming and, you planting your roots and you growing from that seed. What did that song mean to you, and how did you go about creating it?
That's a great question. I create a lot of my songs from listening to instrumentals. So this particular song, the words come to me. It's like almost like I'm downloading information and I'm flowing, and I'm actually the vessel. And then I connect with the words, and sometimes I read it back, and the meaning of it reveals itself after I have read it back. I do like to, my writing process is writing and scribbling out, moving things around, and things of that nature. And then more so, it becomes, I personalize it and put the emotion in it after the poem is more so realized. But I like to listen to a good instrumental, lock in, and it's like a downloading process for me. And then I add like everything else in it afterwards, and then I put the performance and the emotion in it because it makes sense to me in the vibration or frequency level.
Yeah, and I think your music is very affirmational.
Yes.
It's a lot of things that you can tell yourself to really get that self-belief going within you. Is that really the main motivation into why you write?
Absolutely. I feel I'm connected to my internal being. I'm so in tune with my internal being, and I feel that I can express this side of me the most when I'm on stage. I express this side of me the most when I'm behind my pen and paper, and it's just me. It's how I process my thoughts. It's how I get things going, how I get things moving within and help me create my reality, you know. So and so writing poetry is, yeah.
Well, now, how did poetry get into your life?
Poetry came into my life when I was 8 years old.
Oh, okay. You've been writing for a long time now.
Well, spoken word, it was at church.
Mm-hmm.
So the woman, her name is Marty Speak Me Free. And that was the first time I ever saw spoken word. It was a Mother's Day event at Macedonia Baptist Church in Norristown. And I was also introduced to praise dance. And my teacher, Kimberly Brown, she became my dance teacher. And thank God to my mom, I love you so much. I was like, Mom, I want to do dance. And I want you to buy this book. Mm-hmm. Spoken word book, and she bought it for me. It was the first time I've read spoken word, and it was the first time I seen spoken word performed, because I knew of poetry, and I loved poetry when I was young, but spoken word is the thing that motivated me. And after seeing her perform, I've always practiced and wanted to be like that.
Wow.
So yeah, and now I feel like I've kind of I created my own style with it. Now
Mm-hmm.
I have my own voice within it. Now I can put my own essence, my own energy within it.
Yes, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention your longtime partner, Infinite, who's
Absolutely.
He's been with you at least since 2020 or prior to that.
Infinite and I, we met 2019.
Okay.
We were together during the pandemic time. We actually just moved in with one another during that time, so we were locked down together, and it was great.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah. And, he is the guitarist that has played today. And how is it, having your partner be with you in your creative process throughout these years?
It's a blessing. I have to say that. It's absolutely a blessing. I'm honored. I'm grateful for him for every day. He makes sure that I have breakfast, make sure I'm well taken care of with love and nourishment. And on top of that, I can be creatively vulnerable with him. We can create music, we push each other, we hold each other accountable, we help elevate each other, we help uplift one another in every area of life, and that's exactly what I pray for. So I'm grateful for my baby.
Yeah. No, that's beautiful. Well, I just want to make sure we get to, what's going on next with Third Eye Evo. I know June 30th is the second Secret Garden, but after that, or even before then, what do you got coming up in the works?
Well, we have a Secret Garden Liberation event in July as well, so that's something to look forward to. We already have a few artists lined up for that, but I'm not going to mention any names yet. I also have a song that we're releasing soon. So we're in May. So this song is going to get released in June. We're in the copyrights stages right now, so make sure they got the copyrights together. And then once that's, we're going to push it through and then, do all the other legal stuff. And that should be done probably like mid-June.
Okay.
Mid-June time. And that song is called Waking Up. And that's a bop. Yes.
Okay, I definitely can't wait for it. Well, before you go up there and do your last piece, let the people know where they can find you.
Yes, you can find me on Instagram as the Artist Journey Podcast. You can also find me at Third Eye Evo on Instagram. So if you're going to find me on Instagram, that'll be Third Eye Evo. And I'm also Third Eye Evo on all streaming platforms. Yeah, 3RD, not TH. Yes,
3RD. Make sure you get that right. And, before we get to your third piece as well, do you want to preview it a bit, or you want to just hop right into it once more?
Okay, so this last piece is Lizard brain, yes. So this last piece is called Lizard Brain, and it's about defeating the lizard that's in our brain and conquering that and taking ownership, and really honing into the I amness that's inside you. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I am the beginning and the end. No weapon formed against me shall harm me, because I call the shots within my mind, my body, my soul, my spirit.
Absolutely. Well, Evo, thank you so much for joining me. Can't
you
wait
for
to hear
having
you.
me.
When we get to the next piece, I want to give a quick shout out to Fawn Moore. He has done photography for the Spotlight for the past 2 seasons. He's done photography for poets and performers from all around the country, all around the world. So if you need your moment captured, make sure you hit up Fawn Moore. Now back to the next poem.
Without further ado, let's go ahead and get to Third Eye Evo with Lizard Brain.
History is just his story written by his point of view, which is why our story has been rewritten and misconstrued. It's up to us to keep our story alive and true. Black history don't start with slavery and it don't end with Martin Luther King. Even though television and school books will tell you otherwise, I'm here to tell you it's all lies. Hocus pocus is all a bunch of bogus to stir us away from the truth. It's so easy how a person can forget where they came from due to lack of knowledge and self-hate. Mind locked and chains, trapped in an illusionary box. The system got you thinking that you don't need to be thinking. Just leave that up to them and chase that paper, boy. How quickly do we forget? How easily do we submit to their lies? I am a visionary wizard, here to slay the lizard that's in my fucking brain. It keeps talking to me, and it's making me insane. I'm here not for fame, but for game. You and I, not the same. I am divinity, the Holy Trinity. I am the wizard here to slay the lizard. It's a lie, it's a lie, it's all the fucking same. It's a game, it's a game, it's a shame. Sticks and stones may break your bones, for I am young and I am old. You can take my silver shit, take my gold, but you can never take my soul. Resurrecting my inner child. Now I'm out here so free and wild. While I'm dancing on the graves of my enemies, I pour libations towards my freedom. Kiss my ass, pour champagne in my glass. Pink is up, mama, I made it. You haters can't say shit, so don't you say shit. Spending hours in the glass. Oh, how time is ticking fast. I am divine, I am diva, I am third eye, rest in peace left eye. The only way out is in, so grab a pen and make that shit happen. I am divinity, the Holy Trinity. I am the wizard here to slay the lizard. It's a lie, it's a lie, it's all the fucking same. It's a game, it's a game, it's a shame. Thank you.
All right, and just like that, we are complete with another episode of The Spotlight. Want to give a quick thank you to Third Eye Evo and Infinite for bringing their artistic talents here on the show today. Make sure you come back next week as we have a dope spoken word artist by the name of Dre Cruz, the Mouthpiece. But until then, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
I felt like I could show all the parts of me, and that the mic was also truly the place that I could take off the mask and just be myself, which is also why I don't have a poet name.
A goddess, an untouchable queen, many times deemed a bad bitch, but that comes from those who aren't intellectually rich. She has the ability to do the unthinkable. She gives birth to the next generation and continues right back to the clock. Damn, Black Queen.
If love is a drug, call me an addict. No, call me a fiend. My life's work be recovery. If love is a drug, call this a relapse. No, call it a bender. I'm trying to get plastered tonight.
I would be up there like whispering, and my pastor would make me do it over and over and over again. And he would tell me like, one day you're gonna talk in front of a whole lot of people. And I'm like, who, me? No.
Well, guys, we are wrapping up another episode of The Spotlight. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and let us know what your favorite part of the show was down in those comments. But make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification, because we're going to have more episodes of The Spotlight coming up. So we want you to know about it. But until then, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.